Old Man Mountain messed up this time, folks. Got an order for these Eureka Type U vacuum bags. Went and checked the box where I keep vacuum bags. Could not find them. Panicked. Canceled the order. Before the 24 hours was up, I had canceled the order. Cost myself my top ranked seller status. I am now just above average, even though eBay said that would not happen. Still, I have canceled an item. I have disturbed a customer. I have cost myself $20-something. So yeah, where'd I find them? They was in the box beside the box I thought they was in. The box beside the box was the overflow box. Because the first box had got full, and this ended up in the overflow box, and I didn't check it. I panicked. I'm not going to lie, I panicked. So what am I going to do about it? I have contacted the buyer and told him I'm going to send all this stuff to him for free. I'm paying the shipping. I paid for the supplies and whatnot. So he's going to end up with $23 worth of vacuum bags and a couple of vacuum belts and everything for the free. And hopefully it will serve as an expensive lesson for me. But it wasn't been too expensive. This is where I bought it. So this is Man Mountain Link checking out, fixing to get this stuff ready and get it in the mailbox, and on its way to this gentleman.
Oh, well then get your shit together. Get it all together and put it in a backpack. All your shit, so it's together. And if you gotta take it somewhere, you know? Take it to the shit store and sell it. Or put it in a shit museum. I don't care what you do. You just gotta get it together. Get your shit together.
That little pyramid Dean sent, I'll get back to you on that. Well, it's a beautiful day. Not a cloud in the sky. Got a dirty lawnmower. Fixed and cleaned it up. Actually closed the store just for a little while to catch up on some work around the house. It was going gangbusters. Busiest month I've ever had, period. End of story. But now the reality of the situation is settling in on people. And they are regretting all those eBay purchases that they made spontaneously. And they're wanting that money back. And that's part of the business. And when you get a really good month of sales, you're going to have a really bad month of returns. The two go together. So here's what I sold. I sold an Orion VCR. I didn't have a remote, or buying a remote would not have been economically viable because the VCR with a remote wasn't worth significantly more than one without. So it sold for $37 and change on sale with free shipping. It shipped out either FedEx or UPS and cost around $11 to $15. That doesn't leave a lot of profit, but I was only into the VCR for $2, and well, I'll tell the numbers in the upcoming clip. I guess the point was that not every return goes like the ones I show here on YouTube. They're not all funny, witty, back and forth things. Sometimes I lose, and on this one I lost, and I tried to do it graciously. And I would like to know what would you have done, especially Silver Hair Stacker. This question is for you. Would you have paid an additional $11.04 to get the VCR back? And you, Cap Guy, if you're watching this, would you have paid the $11.04 to get the VCR back? All right. Peace out. Missed a spot. Well, it won't cut no better, but maybe I'll look better doing it. I don't know how I managed to actually cut myself washing a lawnmower, but I did. What was we speaking about? Customer returns and buyer's remorse. Well, if your eBay buyer knows how to game the system, they can do what's called significantly not as described, or SNAD. And they can pretty much force a return no matter what. And this one pretty much did that. They said that they got the VCR that was defective, not working. Bob is over there in that black area trying to catch a bird. Too bad this doesn't have zoom. Come here, Bob. There you go. Alright, well, me and Bob's going to go in. We're going to edit this video. And it's just to demonstrate sometimes you don't win. And it don't matter if you're in the right or not. You're going to lose. Well, my train of thought has completely derailed. There was no survivors. I was going to say Dean Pyramid must be full of camera gremlins because I've lost another clip. So I want to have another YouTube video that appears incoherent and disjointed. But I guess you're used to that by now. So I sold this VCR, tested and working, with 2 brand new VCR tapes and cables for $37.75. I looked into buying a remote for it, but it wasn't worth it, so I didn't. And I sold it cheap, and the guy got it, and he stuck a tape in it, and he got it stuck up in it, and I don't know how, because it worked fine with me. And I tested all these for, and I don't mean just tested them for a second, I mean I tested these 10-15 minutes a piece. Fast forward, rewind, played the movie, rewound it all the way. I mean, all the tests. I did everything except record to a blank video cassette. Everything else I tested. And anyway, some more of that buyer's remorse. And the guy got it, and it has 30 days returns on it. But the buyer pays return shipping, right? Unless it is defective. So the buyer claims that the VCR arrived with a tape inside of it that will neither play nor eject. Alright, now you're going to have to take my word on a little bit of this, but cross my heart, I didn't ship it with a tape inside of it. Here comes a little clip that shows the tapes that I use to test all my VCRs. I still have them. They're on a bookcase over here. The Wilderness Family, Part 1 and 2. These are the videos I use to test my VCRs. Kind of like Little House on the Prairie and Grizzly Adams, if you remember those shows. Anyway, as you can tell, they're both here, so didn't leave one in a VCR. Alright, so there's nothing I can do. I mean, yeah, there's really not a lot I can do. I can pay $11.04 and get my VCR back and try to sell it again. I'm sure he's opened the tapes up. I'm sure one of those tapes is what he's managed to get jammed up inside. But I just don't think it's economically viable. I think the best thing to do at this point in time for me is to cut my losses, refund this man his $37.75, and let him keep that VCR. This will be a net loss to me of roughly $20, and most of that is shipping. The VCR is $2.66. The cables was 50 cents. The 2 VCR tapes was 50 cents a piece. So that's how much, you know, in my time testing it and cleaning it and gas driving all the way to where the hell ever, Tennessee, to pick these damn things up when I was sick that day. That's my first video, if you want to see it. But, yeah, sometimes you just gotta suck it up, get the money back. And that's what I'm doing this time, I reckon. And I wish this video made a little bit more sense, but just gonna have to bear with me. Sometimes you're the windshield, sometimes you're the bug. Today I'm the bug.
I can't take it anymore!
Man, Mountain Link has once again totally outdone himself.